including belly dancing, story time, multicultural Zumba, Tai Chi, limbo, Israeli dancing, origami, face painting, just to name a few, and most of all, admission is free. Dance and sing to the tunes of ethnic performers and music from Britain, Hawaii, Africa, India, Ireland, Dixieland, Japan, and hip-hop. Celebrate the diversity of South Orange and Maplewood and have a fun day for all. Vendor and sponsorship spots are still available. Call 973-761-6116. That's 973-761-6116. Or email info@twotowns.org for more information.
Want to take a cruise but don't have a U.S. visa? No problem. Cruise and Rail Travel are experts at cruises that do not require a U.S. visa. Visit www.cruiseandrail.net or call 868-631-8785. Find us on Facebook or drop us a tweet.
Want to learn piano for kids? Then I recommend Wendy Goldstein School of Piano. Wendy Goldstein has been offering piano lessons since 1993 and teaches piano in a very natural way. An alumni of Manhattan School of Music, Wendy creates customized lesson plans for each student and helps bring music alive. Wendy provides you a convenient location, the best value, and the most fun way to learn piano. All ages are welcome and the first lesson is always free. Have questions? Call Wendy at 201-207-5169.
Do you want your kid to run faster with better running form and conditioning for his or her sport? Then Running Development Academy is the place for him or her. Our training packages fix their form and make them run faster. How about training to run a marathon or just run faster in your respective event? Maybe you just want to learn to run properly and lose weight in the process. Our trainers, a former 800 meters track Olympian and an 8 times world record holder in Masters Track and Field, will get you there. Don't delay. Sign up today at runningdevelopmentacademy.com or contact us at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444 to learn more.
Are you looking for a professional logo design for your website, brand, or business? Then we are the company you are looking for. We are professional graphic designers, and with our skills, we will design a perfect, high-quality logo for you. We work with standout concepts, nice contrasts, and color balance. Please let us know your text for use in logo, web address, color of logo that you want. We will design 3 variations of your logo for you to choose from for only $99.95, with 100% refund of your $99.95 if you're not satisfied. We provide fast delivery and professional design. We also design any size web banner ad for $35. Call us at 347-674-1680. That's 347-674-1680. An operator is standing by to take your call.
You're listening to the South Orange Maplewood Online Radio Experience. For more, go to SoMore.org to participate in the discussion.
Someone who cares very much for you wants you to feel better. So I'm sending you some bear hugs and some things to remember that don't need an envelope or postage, because I'm sending them heart to heart. I'm sending you tons of hugs because hugs never weigh you down. They lift you up. I'm sending you an invitation to see yourself feeling better. I want you to see the best in you because that's the only picture I want to have of you. I'm sending you smiles over miles because smiles bring us closer and remind you that I'm never very far away. I'm sending you a promise that even when you're feeling lonely, you are not alone. A hug is the best way to embrace life, so I'm sending you a big bear hug. Now take a deep breath and feel better, because I feel better when you do. Peace and blessings. Noah.
We are back with you. It's in the Village with Anselm on the South Orange Maplewood Online Radio Experience. Coming to you every Monday through Friday from 8 to 9:30 p.m. That's 8 to 9:30 p.m. You can reach us here at 973-327-3626. That's 973-327-3626. Now, we had talked about in the letter by our outgoing superintendent, letter to the community and staff of the South Orange Maplewood School District. And in his letter, he says, thanks to your commitment to excellence and creativity, our students posted substantial gains in state assessment, and more importantly, grew as learners, artists, athletes, and caring members of the community. Your work narrowed gaps in opportunities and outcomes while improving high-end performance significantly, with gains in advanced proficient scores outpacing comparable districts. Now, so what I decided to do was I went to our report that was put out by the New Jersey Department of Education. Okay, the New Jersey Department put out a report, and the report looks at all the different elementary schools in South Orange and Maplewood. And since he talked about advanced proficient, I'm going to get directly to that section where they talk about advanced proficient, proficient, and partial proficient. All right, let's get to that part. Okay, now here is the NJAX results, language arts literacy for grade 3. Okay, this is the 2012-2013 report. This table presents the grade level proficiency results as measured by the NJAX in advanced proficient, proficient, and partially proficient categories for all subgroups. And in the language arts literacy grade 3, 4, now listen, this is for Clinton Elementary School. The subgroups are white, blacks, students with disability, and economically disadvantaged students. So, and we are just going to cover Clinton Elementary School tonight. So school-wide, advanced proficient is 13%, proficient is 63%, and partially proficient is 24%. For whites, advanced proficient is 23%, proficient is 64%, and 14% for partially proficient. For blacks, however, advanced proficient is 5%, proficient is 50%, and partially proficient is 45%. So your work, this is our outgoing superintendent speaking now. Your work narrowed gaps in opportunities and outcome while improving high-end performance significantly, with gains in advanced proficient scores outpacing comparable districts. Now, it is true, but when you have in language arts literacy grade level 3, grade level, this is the 3rd grade. For school-wide, it's 13%, 63%, and 24%. Advanced proficient, proficient, and partially proficient. For whites, it's 23%, 64%, and 14%. However, in the grade 3 at Clinton Elementary School, nearly half of the kids of color in that school is partially proficient. And only 5% are advanced proficient. Now, students with disability, it's 5% advanced proficient, 47% proficient, and 47% partially proficient. Now, here comes the kicker. Economically disadvantaged students. We all know who economically disadvantaged students. We all know what's the makeup of economically disadvantaged students. Okay? We know that. I don't have to tell you that. You know that for a fact. Advanced proficient is 0%. Proficient is 25%. And partially proficient is 75%. So, yeah, we make gains in advanced proficient. Yeah, we did. How about the economically disadvantaged students and the students of color in the community? How about that? And here talk about they narrowed the gaps in opportunities and outcomes. Was the gap narrowed for those kids at Tuscan Elementary School? Or maybe, ladies and gentlemen, just maybe, it could be correct. Maybe in 2011, 2012, maybe it was 85% economically disadvantaged students who were partially proficient. And it's now 75%. And maybe for the kids of color, it was 65% partially proficient. And now it's 45%. But let's be honest, 5% advanced proficient at Clinton Elementary School in language arts literacy? And we are happy to send out a letter like this? When are we going to stand up about these things? But let's go on. Let's go to language arts literacy grade level 4. NJ asks again. School-wide, 25, 46, 30. Okay? For whites, 36% was advanced proficient, 48% was proficient, 15% were partially proficient. For blacks, 5% was advanced proficient, 45% was proficient, and 50% was partially proficient. For students with disability, 0% was advanced proficient, 27% were proficient, and 73% were partially proficient. Now, there is not much difference between what happened in grade 3 and what happened in grade 4. As a matter of fact, partially proficient increased from 45% to 50%, and proficient decreased from 50% to 45%. And are we to say that that's improvement? Well, maybe let's go to level grade 5. School-wide again is 13%, 60%, 27%. For whites, it's 19% advanced proficient, 67% proficient, and 14% partially proficient. For blacks, it's 7% advanced proficient, 52% proficient, and 41% partially proficient. Now, for students with disability, it's 8% advanced proficient, 42% proficient, and 50% partially proficient. Economically disadvantaged students, 6% advanced proficient, 39% proficient, and 56% partially proficient. Now, in grade 5, we have had some improvement. Yes, we have had some improvement. So it went from 5% advanced proficient to 7%. It went from 45 and 50% proficient to 52%. And partially proficient was reduced from an average of 50% to 41%. And economically disadvantaged students went from about 70-something% partially proficient to 56%. And there was 0 advanced proficient for economically disadvantaged students. It's now at 6%. Not bad. Not bad in grade 5. But in grade 3 and 4, big problems. Big problems. And this and remember now, this is the New Jersey State Department of Education. I'm not making up these numbers. These are the numbers that was released by the New Jersey Department of Education. We always give you the SOMO quote of the day. So what is the SOMO